Hello and welcome back to another video. So this is just a quick little thing because right now I'm in the middle of editing a whole bunch of guides and fun stuff for the launch of Warlords of Draenor. I just thought it would be good to put down my launch plans in one place so that you guys kind of know what's going to be going on. So tomorrow is Wednesday and the game actually launches on Wednesday for those of us in the UK, which is pretty cool. At 11 PM. Now, there is a official blog post on the Warcraft website which will have a whole bunch of times and stuff. So you will be able to know what time the game comes out in your region. Now, on that Wednesday, i.e. maybe, 6 to 9 hours before the expansion launches, I will have my leveling guide up. Assuming, something terrible like an asteroid hitting my house doesn't happen. So, yeah, that should be there. Now, the guide itself is not meant to be a mega uber speed leveling guide. It's just meant to get you through a good bit faster than nearly everyone else, while still getting to enjoy all the cool cinematics and story and all that stuff. So it should be pretty fun. Now after that, on Thursday, i.e. the launch day, I plan on having my guide to the garrison done, and my guide to the location of every single follower in the expansion. So they're really the 2 days that I've got well planned out. In terms of other things, I'm going to have a gearing guide. I should have dungeon-related guides for all the heroics, and of course they will apply to the challenge modes and normals as well. And yeah, that's really the kind of plan. Though, of course, this does involve a lot of editing, hence really the last few days being kind of crappy in terms of content on the channel. Sorry about that, but, well, let's just say this has been a bit of an insane 3 weeks. So first of all, we had our sprint for our Agile project in university. That ended, well, today, actually, with our final submission, and the crunch time for that was during the BlizzCon weekend, so that's why BlizzCon happened the way it did. It's a good thing for me that there was no Warcraft expansion announcement, because I've got no idea how I would have covered that. So yeah, all that happened, and then of course the beta ended during another kind of crunch weekend, so I had to get a lot of work done as well there. And yeah, that's just why the channel's kind of been on autopilot for a little while. But don't worry, because I have been actually doing a lot of pre-planning and preparing, so the next few days of content should be really good. So after the initial rush of, well, the kind of insanity that will be going on with this expansion and, all the guides and things like that coming out from me, I will kind of move into the more regular sort of content. So you'll probably have news every few days, maybe do the odd lore video. Basically, I like to do a lot of stuff, lots of variety so that everyone's got something that they should hopefully find to be interesting. Then whenever raids come out, I will do raid guides. Now, the way that I do raid guides is maybe a bit different to some other YouTubers. I do like to do my guide for sort of normal and heroic mode, but I also do LFR guides. Now, I'm really focusing on them being quick TLDR guides, which will give you the gist of a fight so that you can go in knowing what to do and, while not being a nuisance to the rest of the raid. They've been really quite well received in the past, so I do intend on doing those. Now, the raids come out, well, first of all, on normal and heroic difficulty on the 2nd of December. Then Mythic comes out on the 9th, and the first wing of LFR also comes out on the 9th. So that's when the kind of second wave of guides will start, when I start, going through all the raid content, giving you my guides and tips and all that stuff. And then on top of that, in terms of classes, well, I'll be getting my Hunter up as quickly as possible. I reckon I should be able to hit 100 in under 8 hours. Certainly the testing on the beta and roughly using the guide that I've, that I prepared, that stuff got me leveled pretty quick, so I'll be doing a lot of that. I'm trying to get my Hunter leveled up. I'm also my Paladin, my Death Knight, my Monk, and my Rogue. So they're the definite level up characters. Also my Shaman and, actually, basically, I've got 990s, everything apart from a Priest. I want to get everything to 100 as quickly as possible. But yeah, you should probably expect to see guides for the Hunter stuff coming up pretty soon. Mainly for marksmanship, that's the spec that you'll probably be using for most of, at least the very first tier of this expansion. So yeah, there'll probably be a Hunter guide. Not so sure about other classes. I might do a Ret Paladin one just because, well, frankly, they're not particularly complex to make a guide about. So we'll see how all that goes. But yeah, lots of guides, lots of stuff like that going on. And overall, I'm just really excited for the expansion to come out. It's bizarre, it's been so long since we actually found out about Warlords, and we've been doing 5.4 for just ages, and it's weird that it's basically a day or two away now. So yeah, really good stuff. The idea anyway is to have a lot of those guides done by the time the expansion comes out, and I'm basically just going to do, full Doritos and Mountain Dew mode for the next few days after the expansion launch. I'll probably do a 24-hour job on the actual launch night and get as much stuff as I've done as quick as possible, and then just neck beard it for a few days, and then sort of be pulled back into reality when the start of our next sprint for university is. So yeah, fun stuff, but I'm looking forward to the expansion. Let me know what you're looking forward to. What classes do you plan leveling up? And yeah, I know, just stuff. It's exciting. We're at the eve of a new expansion. This doesn't happen too often, and certainly the wait for this one has been excruciating, but hopefully it's going to be worth it. From my beta experience, I think that, yeah, there might be a few teething problems, but overall, this is going to be one of the best expansions, I'd say anyway, so yeah, we'll have to see how it pans out. Really looking forward to the patches, but so far, yeah, 6.0 looks like a lot of fun. Can't wait to get into dungeons and challenge modes with my guild. And anyway, good stuff. Right, now that I'm rambling, it's time to close off the video. Again, sorry about this being a, low production, lo-fi thingy. I just need to get out something quick today to let you know what's going on while I work on bigger things, got bigger fish to fry. Anyway, that's it for me. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.